But how do those things appreciate in value? They appreciate in value by the people who value them taking good care of them. Like, for example, you're a realtor in a house. A neighborhood appreciates by people taking care of the neighborhood, people taking care of their own house, people taking care of their yard. And it just has this aesthetic to it where the value keeps going up because it is very much appreciated. So many people want to be where appreciation is. And so we get to appreciate things literally, physically, all of it, mentally, by saying, okay, I love this, I'm going to appreciate it. But what some may not understand is there's an other side of appreciation too. Because it all comes down to your attention, what you give attention to. So you can be giving attention or appreciation to things you want and like, or things that you don't want and don't like. And you're wondering, like, why does this keep coming up in my world? Why am I seeing, why am I, stuck in this space? Is because you're giving so much attention to it that you appreciate it. You don't even realize you're appreciating it. It's expanding. What you focus on expands in your world is getting bigger and bigger. And so it's very important that you switch your attention, you switch your appreciation to that you really want to appreciate, that what you really enjoy. And coincidentally, like, that adds to your confidence because you're like, wow, I notice all of this. Everything I appreciate is right here. I am confident. It doesn't matter what happens out there. Like, I'm here. I'm secure in myself, and this is beautiful.
Bro, so let me tell you. So I want to stay with the houses as the example because the funny part, and again, this is another reason why you can't allow outside forces to dictate your confidence, your appreciation, or anything. You have to, because ultimately your happiness is going to lie there, number one. But this is one of the reasons why someone would say that someone overpaid for a house, right? Because they showed up to this house and the husband and wife, they loved it so much. Now the house is priced at $250,000. Now, this is what's cool about it. The people that live in the house, they overprice the house based off of what the market says, right? The house might be only worth $200,000, but because they overly appreciate their home, they priced it for a lot higher. Of course, they want to get the most money, right? And then you got all of these people that come and look at the house and their realtors telling them, you know what? That house is too much. If you look at all the other houses on the market, they have it priced $50,000 over what it's supposed to be, right? But there's always somebody that could come, and I've literally lived this by selling houses for more than the house was worth on the market because your appreciation is there, somebody else's is going to be there too. And so what happens is you'll buy that house, and everybody around you will say that you pay too much, but you can never feel that. You will never know that. Because the way that you're looking at it, the level of appreciation is beyond what anybody can fathom. What you think that you can do for the house, the memories that you can make in the house, the just the way that it makes you feel. And again, it doesn't matter how much the house costs. It could have been $1 million more. As long as you have the correct level of appreciation, the outside forces will never agree with you because they don't have the same level of appreciation for you as you. So, but that's just my thoughts. But go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, and even before doing this today, I never realized the link between confidence and appreciation. Like, it really is one and the same. And I noticed it too when people, like, I've seen certain people be around certain people and their whole aura changes. It's like they're just so confident, they're just so happy, they're just sitting back in that feeling, but it's because they are surrounded by everyone and everything they appreciate. And so we can't overlook the appreciating factor in that. Man, that's awesome. And and similar though, like, because of this on social media, there's certain videos that once I realize what it is, I won't watch. Like fail videos when people might do something and just fall. Nope, I don't want to see that, because let's say I do try one of those things and I fall, I'm gonna quickly get back up and focus on how to succeed, on picturing me succeed in it. And I don't want any remnants of that. Yes, it exists. I understand it. I accept that, but it's just not for me.
So let's talk about, like you said, and I agree. Like, I don't know that I necessarily put them together in the beginning, even though if we were just to have this conversation, cordially, me and you, I think we would still have come to the same conclusion. But what I will tell you is, when it comes to confidence, like, you're going to be things that you appreciate, right? You're going to do more. You're going to be more tied to. You're going to have more reps. Like, a kid playing basketball, if they like Brodie, he appreciates basketball. Like all he does is play basketball all day. Like he literally will come home from school because he loves basketball. He appreciates how it makes him feel, right? And so when he comes home, what most kids would get on their iPad, he's going to play basketball on the mini hoop for an hour. Then he's going to play 2K, on the PlayStation. Then he's going to go out and do whatever reps I have him do. And that's because he has an appreciation for the sport. He really loves it. But the thing is, if you see him on the court, he's in first grade, he plays third grade, right? How does a first grader have confidence to play third graders when a first grader is supposed to be playing on an 8-foot hoop, but they're playing on a 10-foot hoop? When the first grader should be playing people their height, but they're playing people that's 2 times taller than them. And so when the thing is, he has ultimate confidence because his level of appreciation is beyond anything that anybody could imagine. And so there's no fear, there's only confidence, and that's only because he's 100% sure that I don't want to do anything other than this. And so whatever the obstacle is in front of me, I'm ready to tackle it.
Yeah, I love that, man. Yeah, first grade whooping up on third graders. That's and when you little, like that 2-year age gap is one of the hugest gaps ever.
Bro, I'm going to share the footage with you. It's just a picture, and I'm gonna show you a clip of our kids lining up against these kids. And when I tell you, it was the optic of it is so crazy that you will believe that it's no way that these little kids can play with them. But then they go and beat them 38-2. Yeah. So it's just but again, it's to the point of what we're saying. And if we decide to appreciate things that we're not sure of or we're not as confident of, we appreciate it, we're going to be more attuned to it. And that's going to change your whole confidence level off the top. But go ahead, Jay.
And one thing I was thinking about too when you were speaking is that how, why, everyone isn't always confident, about certain things. And I think the underlying reason, because everybody agrees that you perform better. You just do things better when you're confident in yourself. Like you can even fail better if there's such a thing. But it's fear because of the expectation. So like if you weren't expected of anything, it doesn't matter because everything you do is just a bonus.